Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome once again inside the Castlegar and District Community Complex. My name's Rob Squires. You're watching U15 Female Championship Hockey here on the Around the Rink Network. Tonight, Wildcats, game number 3. They're 1-1 so far on the tournament. Dropped the first game 5-0, squeaked out a 1-0 win last night here at the complex, and now they'll face the Richmond Ravens in their third game of 4 here this weekend, looking to try to get a chance to punch their ticket into the semifinals Sunday morning. We got a great game coming to you here from the Castlegar District Community Complex. Crowd is still filing in. We had a really nice crowd here last night. We had a really good following as well online on all of the Around the Rink Network, whether you're on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Thank you for joining. I can read texts from all of those channels, so if you want to leave a comment or something in the comment section, we'll try to respond. Love to see who you're following, where you're tuning in from, things like that. Also, it's a great way to let me know if there are any issues with the broadcast whatsoever. As you can see, the teams are just finishing up with the warm-up here. The buzzer will go right now, and we'll get set for puck drop here between the Richmond Ravens and the West Kootenay Wildcats. We look at the previous games as we are in the last game of day 2. The early game for the Ravens, they played yesterday at 4:15 with a victory over Oceanside Impact 4-3. And then they played early this morning, so they're doing the double game just like the Wildcats did yesterday. It's the Ravens' turn today. They played this morning at 8 a.m. They lost a 4-3 close matchup there against the Northeast Predators, and now they'll go for their second game of the day here against the Wildcats. As we'll get set for puck drop here, we'll switch over to the full screen. We'll drop the puck and we'll get things going here from the Castlegar and District Community Complex. Now the Wildcats, this will be the second game that we've called here on the network for the Wildcats, so the names are getting a little bit better. Not going to say I'm going to get them all right, but there are a couple of difficult ones. And for the Ravens, is the first game we're calling here on the network, and therefore we're going to do our best to get things started as we're ready for puck drop here. And first possession, the Wildcats are going to push that one forward as Morissette wins the draw and pushes it ahead into the Ravens zone. Following it up, the Wildcats dump it around the wall, and chasing after that is Jones in the corner. Ravens come in and steal that. They'll play it around the wall. Looking for that is Sear. There's 2 of the Sear sisters out here. Ravens are going to clear that one out to center, and back for it for the Wildcats is Kravsky. She'll head all the way back into her own zone. Forecheck there by Sear. Looks like that's Quinn Sear. That puck comes out. They're going to go back in way offside. Don't think even the linesman saw the other player so deep in the zone, as they were quite a bit offside there, but they'll whistle that one down and come back and do a face-off here in the neutral zone. Face off just in front of the Wildcats bench here. Ravens will win that one cleanly back. Played to the near side here for Akazuki. That one's played forward. Wildcats knock it down. Not able to make a play with it. Akazuki out of the corner now. Around behind the net. Tries the wrap around. That one played to the blue paints at the side of the net now. Wildcats will clear it to the far wall. Kept in there at the point. Ravens with a shot. There's another one to the side of the net. Just went wide. Wildcats under pressure here as the Ravens come out with a few shot attempts there. They'll keep that one in and put it down deep again. Akazuki out looking for it. Puck comes back to the point. That shot off a foot, settles there, just bounced over the stick of the Ravens player in the slot there. She would have had a good chance to fire that. Looks like that was Hernandez. Not able to settle it, and the Wildcats are just going to put that one down the ice for icing, as they'll take a breather as the Ravens come on here early, just a minute and a half into the first period, and already with a couple of scoring opportunities against the Wildcats. In goal to my left for the Wildcats, after a great shutout performance last night, is Kezia Zamek, back between the pipes. And to my right, it's Charlie Schuler in net for the Ravens. Ravens with a face-off win now around behind the net. Kay, she'll try to play that one out front, off a stick, bounces up in the air, and the Wildcats able to clear it to center. Away with it now is Jones. Going to the front of the net, Cornett. Puck can't find its way there. Morissette will play it back to the point. Ravens able to chip that one out is Lundy, and now the Wildcats back for it. Morissette gets to the red line, fires that one in and around to the far corner. Lundy be the first one there for the Ravens. She'll play it off the wall, and the Ravens will play that one to center just over the stick there of Kay, and she's going to chase after that one. We're going to get our first penalty here, as it's going to go against the Wildcats. It's going to be number 7, going to head to the bench for 2 minutes for slashing, and that is Bailey Jones picking up the first penalty. So the first power play goes to the Ravens here. Those that are just tuning in for the first time, I do cut away quickly here after a penalty or goal to make the announcement in-house, so I'll do that now. So Ravens on the power play there, get the shot, get the puck to the point. That long shot found through the legs and the bodies there out in front. Scooped up by Zemek. She'll hold on for a face-off, and that draw will go right back to where it was, just outside the Zamboni door to the left of Zemek. Ravens again win that draw back to the point. Back to the half wall, now to the point again. At the point, Sear. She'll play it down the wall. Looking where Akazuki. Wildcats with a chance to clear. Long shot, that one off a leg and out. Away with it now. Concornet. Partial break, she'll get down. She's going to draw the penalty there though. Don't know if we'll see enough for a penalty shot, as they were kind of side by side, but we're definitely going to have a hooking call. It's going to do it for the Ravens power play. They're going to go 0 for 1. As we got a hooking call coming up. To number 12. That's going to be Sira Akazuki. And she'll get 2 for hooking, so we'll play 4-on-4 for a bit here. So a little extra room out there, 4-on-4. The Ravens in with it now. They'll play it into the zone. Deep in behind the net is Sear. That's Quinn Sear looking for it. She'll play it out front, just out of the reach. Back all the way to the point now, David. David's shot gets picked off there. Wildcats with a chance to make a play to center, and they do nicely. Tapped out there by Hutt. She can't chase it down, though. The Ravens play it back to the neutral zone. Now they'll find it and skate away with it. Sear. That shot knocked down. She gets the rebound, though, plays it to the front of the net. The Wildcats scoop it up. Nash plays it out the near side. That one a little too far. Long wrister blockered away by Zamek. Back to the point again for David. She can't get that one. That one's going to go past her and down the length of the ice into her own zone. She'll play it D to D. Forecheck there by Concornet. Now near side. Ravens play it across. Lynn can't settle that. Puck's going to be cleared again. Just made that switch in time. Almost too many players on the ice. But the Ravens now play it forward. Adelise Sear plays that one up, and the Wildcats try to come back out through center. Front of the Wildcats bench, that's dumped in by Sanga. Now the Wildcats play it forward just out of the reach of Jones, and that'll go the length of the ice for icing. As the penalty expires here for the Wildcats, they'll have a brief power play here, 26 seconds left in it, but they're going to start from their own end. See, we have maybe some audio issues there. Hopefully that'll clear it up. Let me know if that fixes anything, Carrie. If not, we'll try to fix it at the intermission here. Wildcats now out with it to center. Can't get in clean with it. Concornet looking for it behind the net. Ravens, though, will find it, and they'll just shoot it down the ice as they're on the penalty kill now with 10 seconds left in the penalty. Puck played to center, turned over there by the Wildcats, though. The Ravens quickly in with a long shot is Jeski. Sorry, Jeski, I believe it is. Wildcats will get to center. Penalties are over. We're back to even strength. Both teams 0 for 1 on their power play opportunities so far. Wildcats now in behind the Ravens net. Can't come up with that puck. The Ravens will. Jeski plays that one forward. They'll get a chance to get it out, and they do to center. Back for it for the Wildcats. Miller. Quickly checked there, and the puck now played to the front of the net. Wildcats there to clear it away, though. play it to the far wall, to the blue line, and just get it out over the line, but a good forecheck there by the Ravens is going to turn it over in the neutral zone. They had to be careful there. Play that one forward. Now the Ravens in through center. Here comes Lynn. Pestered there from behind. Now she'll turn around a couple of times in the corner. Now try to go around behind the net, and the Wildcats will pick that one off. That pass a little too far, all the way back to the point. Broderick, long shot, knocked down in the slot, cleared to the wall. Now in for it, Senga. In behind the net, played back out in front, and that one ran right through the forward standing in front of the net there. Cannot able to get a stick onto it, as I believe that was Sear. Ravens now, quick up. Senga tried to play it through to the middle, knocked down there nicely by Eamon. Eamon will play it in, chasing after it now. Wildcats trying to find that puck in the corner. They can't come up with the Ravens with a chance to clear. Turn it over though. High slot, Wildcats on the backhand. Consi not able to get that one to the front of the net. Ravens come over to give some help, and they'll just shoot that one out. And that might go a little too hard on the fresh ice here. And it looks like it will. They're going to blow that one down as we got 13:31 to go here in the first period, and an icing call against the Ravens will bring that puck 200 feet the other way. No worries, Kerry. Just hopefully the audio is good. But thanks for, if there are issues, absolutely throw it in the chat. That's the best way to do it. That's the only way I can see it. Morissette now on the draw for the Wildcats. Ravens win it back. David around the wall quickly, trying to come out the weak side. They'll be able to skate it out, but stolen there by Jones. Jones back over the blue line. Shot saved there by Schuler, and she'll hold on to that for a face-off, as I think that might be the first shot for the Wildcats, as Jones from just inside the blue line put a wrister in on Schuler. Morissette tried to jump right through there, almost made it work. Puck comes back to the point. Can't get the shot away. The Ravens, 3 of them now out of the zone. If they move quickly, they'll have numbers. Here comes Akazuki. Plays that one across. Nice save by Zamek as she comes from right to left on that one-timer in the crease, as she makes her best save so far of the evening. Great save there by Zamek. I've got myself a bit of a replay machine up here. I can catch it a few seconds later and get another look at it. Great job coming from her right to left to make that save. Ravens now behind the net, trying to play it out in front. 2 of them there beside the net. Played into the Zamboni corner. Back for it now, Shreves. She'll play it to the point. Kept in there by Sear. Down the wall, knocked down by the other 14. As Shreves now will skate it out. Right in front of the Ravens bench. They can't get it deep. Ravens come D to D now. Burns plays that one forward. Wildcats first to it though, as these teams still trying to feel each other out here. Wildcats play it out to center. Hutt not able to make anything happen, and the Ravens dump it right back in. Back for it, Shreves. She'll take a look. Changes come off the bench for the Ravens. Shreves will play it to center. There with it now is Hutt. She'll dump it in. She'll head for a change. In the far corner will go Reimer. Reimer can't come up with it, and the Ravens, a nice touch pass there, and they're out to center. Over the red line with speed. Touch pass there. Player in front. Right to the Ravens player in the front there. That's number 8. That was Nishi. Couldn't come up with that shot on goal, though. Put it in behind the net, and the Ravens still with possession now. D to D. This side, Ridgewell. Her shot seen all the way by Zamek, and she grabs that one and holds on to it, as the Ravens, with some good puck movement there, get a lane, but nobody's in front. Zamek able to see it all the way and come up with the save. On the draw is Lynn here for the Ravens. She'll win it right to the slot. Nishi on the backhand, can't put that one on net. Ravens will keep it in though, down the half wall. Into the corner for it is Morissette. Captain for the Wildcats, plays it around. Near side, Concornet can't get that one out. It'll play behind the net. Kravsky now. She'll settle it. Plays it for Morissette. Stolen right there again, though, by Lynn. And the Ravens back into the corner. Funny bounce off that Zamboni door. Almost came back to the front of the net. Now around to the other side. Ridgewell, another shot. That one was going to go well wide. Knocked down by the Wildcats. They'll try the far side. Get that one on a bouncing puck out to center. And the Ravens quickly back for it. Tried to play it up quickly, but hit a player that was Sear trying to make the change. Hit her in the leg. Now the Ravens all the way back in their own zone. Ridgewell. Wildcats now. Just below us. Huff over the blue line. Tried to play that one across for Reimer. The Ravens, though, find it in the corner. Again, come around to this weak side. Chip that one out to center. They're going to try to chase after it. That one's not going to be enough for icing, and the Wildcats will have to go back for it as Shreves. They'll get it out to center. Ravens, though, quickly get the red line. Fire it right back in, and it'll head in on the forecheck. First in on it, Lenahan. Now off the bench. Ravens player not able to pick that one up. Wildcats get it to center. And this time they'll just shoot that one. Not sure they were attempting to do that. They were just trying to swing at that puck, but I got a little too much of it. And that will go the length of ice for icing as we just passed the midway point. 9:58 to go here in the first period. Thinking the same way there, Jack. It's been a while since we looked at the score. Morissette now on the draw here for the Wildcats. Jeske for the Ravens. Morissette wins it back. Onto it quickly now. Morrison. She'll try to go around the wall. Stopped there by Burns. She'll put it back into the corner. Scrambly play along the wall here. Now the puck slides down in the corner. Kravsky with it. She'll go out the weak side. Quickly, though, the Ravens do a good job of getting across the ice, shutting down that outlet pass, and right away are going to be able to almost dump that one right back in, but hit a player with the dump-in attempt. Now back for it. Burns behind the net, takes a look up, all the way up for Kay. Sure touch pass there. She'll leave it for Jeske. She'll get the blue line, and just a step offside was Lundy as they tried to quickly get in over the blue line, so another whistle. Nice face-off win and movement there as the Ravens quickly in. Saved by Zamek. Rebound was loose for a second. Wildcats played it behind the net. Ravens trying to work from below the goal line. All the way back to the point. Sanga thought about firing that. Just puts it into the corner. Lynn will find it in the near side corner. Puts it back for Nishi. And they'll go back and forth. That shot to the front of the net. Kicked aside. Again, from behind the net out into the blue paint. Wildcats are able to find it. They're going to skate it out. Away come the Wildcats. Consi gets caught from behind there. Is a good back check by Sear. And she'll find the puck there. Bounces over her stick. And firing that one back in is Nash. Quickly though. Ravens able to get to it. Tried to shoot past that one up. Picked off, but now recovered by the Ravens. Over the red line. Good back check there by Hutt. She came all the way back to steal that one away. Stolen from her now is Hernandez. Out in front. Shot off a foot. Goes wide. Is a good opportunity there right in front for the Ravens. Goes off a foot and into the corner. Now behind the net. Miller takes a look. Plays it up to center. And Hutt now played that one over. Couldn't skate onto it though. The Ravens back into their own zone. Ridgewell. She'll go all the way back. Watch there by Hutt. Hutt will steal it away. Tries to play it out in front. Bouncing puck though. Long day of hockey here. I don't know if any of these pucks are still frozen. A little bit of a bouncy puck here to start this period. Or this game, I should say. Ravens will chip that one in. Broderick not able to get to it. Gets a little help there. Lenahan played it back in deep, but the Wildcats will get to it. Up the wall for Huff. She'll get it to center, and the Ravens will look to dump it in, but they're offside. Now they're checked up. And now Huff. Just inside the blue line there. Couldn't make a play. Now they're offside. They're going to have to check up as Morissette's still offside. And they're going to blow that one down, I expect, as she made a play on that puck on the offside, or the delayed offside. I think that'll just stay in the neutral zone here. I don't think that was going to be an intentional call and go down the length of the ice. So Face off in front of the Ravens bench. Still no score, 7:07 to go here, first period. Don't have an exact shot total. I believe the Ravens have at least 3 or 4, I believe, and the Wildcats maybe only 1 or 2. So flow of play's been a little bit more down in the Wildcat zone. They're going to need a bit of a pushback here. Try to start generating some offensive opportunities against the Ravens. I was chatting with one of the parents up here from one of the other Vancouver, lower mainland, let's call it, base team, saying this Ravens team, very difficult team to play. One didn't lose too many games this season. The Wildcats in tough here, still no score. So you're going to get a quick whistle there on that scrum in behind the net. We'll do that draw over again. I'm not sure the correctness of that information, but I only said they had only lost 3 or 4 games, and a couple of those were to the Surrey Falcons, which is the team he was with. Ravens will play it around. Far corner, Wildcats trying to steal that puck. Now it's out to center. Wildcats dump it in. They're going to go for a change, and the Ravens are going to have a chance to move it. Sear now takes a long look up, way at the far end. She had Kay, but Kay couldn't settle that one. Didn't get a piece of it either, they say, and that's going to come all the way back into the Ravens zone as on that line change there opened up the weak side, and the Ravens quickly trying to make that quick up attempt all the way to the far blue line. It was just out of her reach. Face off to the right of Schuler here. One back into the corner by Lynn. They'll play it around. Ravens are able to skate onto it easily, and now out to center. Over the blue line is Sear. That's Quinn Sear plays it in. Lynn in support there. Now behind the net, quickly out front. Sear can't find the handle to turn and shoot, and Lynn will find it on the half wall. Right around the boards, and it'll come around to the near side corner. Quickly to it though, the Ravens. Ridgewell down from the point, keeps that one in. Down in the corner, Wildcats will play it around to the far corner for Kravsky. She'll play it through to the middle. That's to Eamon. Eamon will play that one forward, and Consi will get a piece of it, and that'll go the rest of the way, and it will be another icing call with 5:38 to go here in the first period. And still no score between the West County Wildcats and the Richmond Ravens. Face off to the left of Zamek. Draw run again by the Ravens. They've definitely had the upper hand in the face-off draw here early parts of the game. Wildcats looking for it on the near side half wall. 3 Wildcats and 2 Ravens digging for it in there. The puck squirts loose in behind Zamek's goal. First to it there is Shreves. Stolen from her though, but intercepted and played out. Away with it now is Hutch. She'll push that one forward. Not enough for icing. The Ravens, though, able to get back and get to it. Ravens up the wall. Stopped there by Hutch. She'll try to play it in deep again. Force the Ravens to make a play. They'll skate it out of their own zone. Out through center. Here comes David. Chips it around the defender. Chases after it herself. Now gets a little bit of help. Lenahan plays that one back. And Kay again had a chance to shoot there and just missed it. Long shot from the point by Broderick goes wide. And the Wildcats with a chance there, but they just play it up the wall. Puck to the front end. Off a foot. Zamek had to be careful as it hit friendly fire there. As that looked like it hit Shreves in the foot. As that puck made its way to the front of the net, and Zamek had to be careful and come up with the save and hold on to that puck. 4:34 to go now in the first. Ravens again with control off the draw. Wildcats though intercept that and play it out to center. Chasing after that, Cornett. On the forecheck, watching the Ravens player closely. She'll play it up the wall and gets it out to center. Morrison plays it forward. Jones, she'll try to get it deep, but intercepted there just inside the blue line and played back to center by the Ravens. Jones in a battle there. trying to move that puck. And again, quick whistle on the tie-up, and we'll get that face-off here just in front of the Ravens bench. 4:05 to go. Lynn against Drake here on the draw. Make sure they're lined up fairly. Now we'll drop the puck. That time Drake able to get the win, gets it back, but the defense now have to scramble back for it. Kravsky behind her own goal. Around the wall there. Concy had to wait for it, and the Ravens able to get to it. Now they'll dump it into the corner. Back forward is Drake. Leaves it there for Kravsky. Gets her head up, takes a look. She's going to try to skate it out. Off a foot there, and the Ravens with the turnover. Didn't realize she had as much time as she did as Quinn Sear turned and just lost that puck. She could have turned and put it right on the net. Wildcats get it out, push that one in over the Ravens' blue line. They're going to change up. Ravens again on that quick up, trying to make a play out. Off a foot at center here. Sear will just fire that one in on Zamek, and she'll leave it there. Shreves plays that one forward. Can't connect with the Wildcats forward there, but that one not quite enough for her, as the Ravens now back for it. Just out of my view around the corner here as the Ravens look like they're just going to fire that one, but a stick tip and no icing is now racing in on it is the Ravens. Akizuki couldn't come up with it. Wildcats will play it up to the wall. Back for David. She loads, fires, seeing shot all the way there with Zamek. She makes the save, but the rebound's loose at the top of the paint. Ravens looking for it. Still loose at the side of the net. Now they'll come out the other side. Quickly to the right post goes Zamek. Shuts that one down as the Ravens with some good pressure in tight, but not able to get it out in front and get a good quality shot on. Now they'll come off the near side wall. Picked up there and dumped in. Akizuki dumped that one in, goes for the change. Off the bench, Ravens players able to come up with it. Lundy on her forehand. Can't make a play in the corner. She's going to lose it there for Morissette. She just gives that one away, though, back to the point for Adelise Sear. She'll play it in behind the goal. Kravsky slips the check there. She'll reverse it, put it back into the far corner for Reimer. Reimer quickly checked. Puck comes back to Sear at the point. Right back into the corner. Lundy behind the net against Kravsky. Puck's loose. Morissette's able to find it. She'll go off the wall trying for that bank pass, and it will come out. Away come the Wildcats with speed. Huff over the blue line. She's all alone. Can't make a play, and she just pushed off the puck there as all her line mates went for a change. Now she'll follow suit. She'll head to the bench as the Ravens dump it back in. 1:30 to go here in the period. Back for it in the corners, Morrison. On the forecheck, Ravens were able to get to it for a second. Morrison, though, loses it in her feet. Now it's played to the wall. Morissette hits the official with it. Ravens trying to capitalize, but not able to, and out to center. Con Cornett stretching for that one. Couldn't get to stick onto it. Ravens, though, with a chance through center. Right up the middle. Lynn in on the backhand, scores! Zinnia Lynn. Quick burst of speed over the blue line with the puck, splits the D, makes no mistake, forehand, backhand, and beats Zamek for the first goal of the game. So first goal of the game goes to the Richmond Ravens. Zinnia Lynn from Peyton Burns. We got less than a minute left. I think there was just over a minute left when that goal went in. So late goal here by the Ravens after a strong period by them with lots of offensive zone pressure. And it was just quick offense there right through the middle, found that loose puck, and was, as the Wildcats looked like they were getting ready for a change, it went right back quickly the other way. And she split the D and able to get in tight and make a really nice forehand backhand play to put that one and get the Ravens up 1-0. Under 20 seconds to go here. We'll see if the Wildcats can push it forward, get an opportunity late. Ravens are back for it though. They'll play it up again, that half wall play. Through to center and out to the neutral zone, and with 5 seconds left, that should do it here for the period, as they're gonna have to wait to be offside. This buzzer will go, and that'll end the first frame here at the Castlegar and District Community Complex, as the Richmond Ravens strike late on a goal by Zinnia Lynn to go up 1-0 here. They will head to the benches, to the dressing rooms. We'll have a intermission break with an ice clean. And there's a slight change where it was only, I think it was only 10-minute breaks yesterday. We're gone to, as you can see on the clock, the countdown has begun. 15-minute intermission break here between these two teams while they do the ice and get set. We'll switch this over for a little Wildcats cam as the girls head down the hallway. Castlegar Rebels nice enough to lend the room to the Wildcats for the tournament down here to our left. And they'll head in and talk things over, as everything went pretty well there. They probably a little bit more offensive, or spent a little bit too much time, I would say, in their defensive zone, but weren't giving up too many great opportunities. And it wasn't until late there where Zinnia Lynn able to jump through and make a play to put the Ravens up 1-0. So we're going to take a break right there. We'll come back for the call of the second period. My name's Rob Squires. You're watching U15 Female Championship Hockey here from Castlegar on the Around the Rink Network. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back in about 13 and almost 14 minutes. All right, we'll bring you back inside the Castlegar and District Community Complex. Wildcats, Ravens, second period action. Ravens with a late goal. Just taking a look, Zinnia Lin with the goal. That's her second goal of the tournament, 4th point so far. And her first goal was the opening goal in their first game as well, so a habit of scoring first for Zinnia Lin, and she made it happen here for the Ravens. The Wildcats will look to climb back into this one, down by 1. Need to generate some offense. Had a tough time getting offense generated there in that first period. We'll look to turn that around as the puck's down and we're back underway here. Wildcats first possession, chipped that one in deep. First to it, and to the side of the net. Quickly there, Con Coronet jumped onto that puck, put it on goal. Schuler having to come up with an early save. In that first period, both teams 0 for 1 on the power play as well. Ravens quickly to it, they'll play it around the wall. Out the far side there for Akazuki. She'll play it deep. And just a little too far, and again we get that icing call as she played that from her own blue line. And without the hybrid icing, you can't even beat out the icing unless you can get to that puck before it crosses the goal line. Finally got some in-arena music going, which is nice. Ravens quickly now around the wall, into center. Good back check there by Morissette as she's able to get back and steal that one away. Sends Jones back the other way. Now the Ravens over the blue line, in again now. Akazuki puts that one off the back wall. Wildcats able to get it out to center, and the Ravens dump it right back in as Adelise Sear just fires that one in behind the Wildcats net. Stolen there, trying to come out quickly to the side of the net. Can't see who that was, but quickly trying to bring that to the side of the net. Might have been brought, or no, it's 8, sorry, it's Nishi. Now that puck's tied up again along the wall, and once again we'll get that quick whistle as the ref not allowing them to scrum too long along the dasher wall here this evening. Quick whistles every time they've gotten together there. We'll have to keep an eye for that. See if that becomes a factor later in the game. Puck's in the Wildcat zone now. Quick to the front of the net, knocked down there in front of the net by Miller. She'll play it around. Ravens back for it, out to center. And now the Wildcats trying to get some possession here. Miller turns, loses it there, leaves it for Hutt. Hutt will skate down back into her own zone, play it around the wall now, Shreves. Shreves can't get to it. Reimer tries to get it to the blue line. They will get it just out to center. And now the Wildcats in over the blue line. Into the corner, into that Zamboni corner. Kravsky now down the wall, chips it up into the air. Glove down. Wildcats not able to get a stick to it, and the Ravens are going to skate it out. Try to get to the blue line, turned over there by Kravsky. Did well to hold the line. Got it in deep. Back for it now. Ravens to the point. Kravsky, she's got lots of room. She's going to turn and shoot. Nope, she's going to turn and put it in the corner. Takes that funny bounce, almost came back out to the front of the net, but the Ravens able to get it to the far side. To the blue line and no farther. Now the Ravens now skating out across the blue line. Out over the red line. 16, that's Quinn Sear. Gets that one in deep. Now Kay on the far wall. Plays that one to the front of the net. Wildcats just happy to get it off the boards and out, and they'll try to chase it down here in the neutral zone. Just below us out of view come the Ravens in. On the backhand, in and around behind the net goes Akazuki. Still with it now. Plays it there. Jeske, shot, blockered away nicely by Zamek. Ravens with pressure again. In the slot area, Wildcats trying to get a stick onto that puck. Now they will. To the blue line and out. Little too hard there on the stick was Jones. That's going to go too far for icing as she had a chance to take off, but pushed it just too far. And we'll get a face-off coming back into the Wildcat zone with 16:47 to go here in the second period. 1-0 is your score. Ravens with that late first period goal by Zinnia Lin, her second of the tournament, stands as the only marker here so far. Ravens win it back, put it right back into the corner, and the Wildcats push it forward nicely out of the zone into the neutral area. Concornet trying to sneak away. Puck's going to go to the wall. She's going to find it there on the backhand, tries to play it out in front and cleared quickly there by the Ravens. And she knows she hit that one just a little too hard. And that'll be a quick icing call as the Wildcats get a chance to get in tight and the Ravens just send it down the ice. Face-off will come to our left here, the right of the goaltender, Charlie Schuler. And it's going to be Morissette on the draw against Hernandez. Morissette goes forward. She's got a chance to put a shot on net. Just slides that one wide of the far post. Wildcats first to it. Back out in front. Morissette can't knock it down. It comes to the near wall. Concornet off a foot into the slot. Ravens there able to get it. Get it to the blue line. And now in a second attempt, they'll get it out to center. Kravsky steps up nicely and puts that backhander into the corner. Back forward are the Ravens. Senga holds it up. She'll go around the far side now. First to it, though, are the Wildcats. Reimer. She can't make a play to the front of the net, and the Ravens will steal it away and once again switch sides and try to come out the near side. Out of that battle below us, that puck squirts down into the corner and around the wall. And this time, once again, the Ravens down the ice a little too hard, and Burns this time with the icing call. As we'll come right back again now into the Raven zone for another draw. Wildcats generate a couple better scoring positions here, trying to get an opportunity to put something on net. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout for the Ravens here. Kind of an odd moment of the game to call a timeout, but maybe coach is seeing something he's not liking as the Wildcats getting opportunities, or starting to generate opportunities here, and wants to make this not even mid-second period adjustment here and burn that timeout early. See if I turn up my other mic if we can hear the... Nope, everybody gets a little too loud. I got a mic pointed towards the ice. Thought maybe we could turn it up and hear what the coach had to say, but everybody got loud there as the players come out of the timeout, get set for this face-off draw to the left of Schuler. Quick win there by Lynn. She'll play it around the wall for David. Little touch pass there. Missed the intended target, but went through without causing any harm for the Ravens, and now they're back over the blue line. And just a step offside. It was the player on the far side. We'll take a look at the replay, and he is right. She took that left skate and took a stride in just before the puck cleared the blue line. And I said I got my little cheater replay here. I'm doing it live, but the stream is a bit delayed on your end, so I get about a 10-second loop back to watch it on here. Nice play there by the Ravens, quickly in over the line. In with it, Lundy. Shot goes wide, puck comes back to the front of the net, loose, chipped up over the top of the goal. The Wildcats having to settle it now. Kravsky, under pressure, plays that one out, and we're going to go down the ice for icing call. Been a lot of icing calls. I think me and my son, who's operating the camera for us here this weekend, maybe we're going to be here all day tomorrow from about 6 a.m. till about 10:30, 11 tomorrow night. I think maybe we'll have an over-under on the total amount of icing calls maybe throughout the day. Ravens played around behind the net, looking to generate some offense from back there. Played out in front of the blue paint, but the Wildcats able to clear it to center. That's not going to be enough for icing, and back for it quickly is Ridgewell. Chased there by Jones. They'll come all together in the corner, four bodies. Morissette's there as well. She'll play it back to the point. Gets pushed back down the wall. Morissette again plays it deeper for Jones. She'll go below the goal line for it. Jones around the Zamboni corner. Tried to play that one out in front off a shin guard. Kravsky took a look to the front of the net, but too many bodies in the lane and puts it in the corner. That puck to the front of the net. Nice job by the Ravens to clear that one out. Now back the other way, Lundy with speed through the neutral zone. Puts that one towards the net. Puck was loose there for a second. A nice shot by Kay goes off the arm of Zamek. And she had to be careful on that. Kravsky plays that one in. She got to center, so no ice. And then onto the forecheck go the Wildcats. In for it, Eamon. She can't come up with it. Concy's there, but it's going to be the Ravens skating away with it. Near side, Lenahan plays that one into the neutral zone. Skating onto it there is Hernandez. Hernandez, her shot kicked away by Zemek into the corner. Akazuki finds it there, plays it back, looking for that high slot shot, but it was intercepted there, and now the Ravens have to regroup. They'll play it back into the corner. In behind the net for the Wildcats is Drake. Into the corner and back in behind the net now. Shreves trying to play it up the wall. Wildcats will chip it to center, and the Ravens will send them right back into their own zone. Is now back for it will go Morrison. Morrison up the wall, held in. As we'll go back and forth, but this time it's going to be Sear in the far corner picking it up for the Ravens. She'll try going back to the point. They can just play it to the front of the net, knocked down by Shreves. Around the goal now and forward. Ravens pinch down trying to keep it in. And on a second attempt there, the Wildcats were able to clear it momentarily, but the Ravens send them right back in. Morrison trying to go with the hard shot as the waves of forecheckers there lined up nicely for the Ravens, taking away any kind of passing opportunity, and they turn it over again. David in front of the benches pushes it forward. Shot from the wall. That one will go wide into the near side corner, and looking for it there now is Sear. Sear's shot. Trying to find a tip there in front, but not able to get it, and Zamek was able to come up with a save. Now another shot. That one was tipped, but not directed on goal, and Zamek will reach out with the glove and get a piece of it. As that looked to have hit two sticks and was going to go wide, but just slid to the blue paint at the side of the net, and Zamek able to come up with the save. On the face-off now, Jeske for the Ravens. They'll win another one just to the wall, though. Now they'll play it around behind the net. Looking for it there for the Wildcats was Huff towards the blue line, not out. Kravsky, she'll get another chance, and she'll get it out to center. That won't have enough to go for icing, and back for it will come the Ravens. 12 minutes to go here, second period, still 1-0 for the Ravens. Wildcats trying to get some offense started here. Puck's played into the slot, now played out to the neutral zone by the Ravens, and back for it now go the Wildcats. Kravsky back for it first. She'll play that one, looking for a stretch pass, picked off momentarily though, but the Wildcats recover and able to get that one pushed out to center. Reimer on the forecheck, can't come up with it. And now Kravsky plays that one forward. Hutt through center. 4 Ravens all around her. Her shot, but right into the glove of Schuler. As Hutt did well to get a little bit of space there down the right wing and put one on goal. Schuler has not been that busy, but shots that she's had to face, she's come up with some pretty easy saves. Wildcats got to start generating some more offensive opportunities here. Credit to the Ravens by shutting everything down on them. Puck comes to the near wall. Jones plays it out in front, right across. Cornett couldn't come up with it. Morissette now. She'll come over, steal that one, hits the official with it. Puck's at the blue line. Cornett just fires that one deep into the corner. Jones first on the forecheck. Can't knock it down. Ravens with a chance on the half wall. Play it forward. And they are able to get it out to center. Is getting crossed up there. 2 of them over the blue line. Played out in front. On the forehand, backhanded. And a great save by Zamek as she reached back on Akazuki. She reached back with the paddle. I'm not sure if it was the paddle or the underside of the blocker that got a piece of it, but able to come up with a huge save there to keep it a 1-goal game here for the Wildcats. Goal scorer for the Ravens, Lynn on the draw. They'll win it back to the point. That's knocked down by Jones. She'll try to play that one forward. Cornett trying to skate around the Ravens defender there, but did well just to come back and pick it up. Turns it over to Jones in the corner, though. Recovers nicely, and the Ravens will get it to the blue line and out. Cross through center. Lynn going to the front of the net. Puck doesn't make its way there yet. Around the goal come the Ravens, trying to find that play back to the blue line. The Wildcats able to intercept it, and they'll shoot it down the ice for a call. We'll hit just about the midway point here, the second period, with 10:05 to go, and still a one-goal game here for the Ravens. Could have been easily a two-goal game, but a great save there by Kezia Zamek on Sira Akazuki. Face-off will come to our right here and to the left of Zamek. Draw comes right back. David will fire that one around the wall. Kay finds that into the blue paint. Zamek finds it with the glove and is able to hold on to it. As that hit a stick, popped up in the air, and she had to be very careful, but able to find it with the glove there and hold on to it. Continuing some great play for Zamek. The shutout last night, playing very strong here so far, halfway through this game here this evening. That puck comes back to the blue line and not going to find its way out. Now it does. It hit one of the Ravens player coming back into the neutral zone. David will go across the red line and the Ravens will get it in. Around the net come the Wildcats with speed out of their own zone. Morrison runs into a whole bunch of bodies there at the blue line. That puck's going to get dumped right back in, but from the wrong side of center, it looks like. As Kravsky goes back for it, we'll have an icing call, and that puck will come all the way 200 feet down into the Ravens zone. Officials talking this one over, and it looks like there was some kind of missed call there, so they're going to bring that one out to center on the missed call here. So instead of an icing call, we'll have it right at center. Explains it to the captain for the Wildcats of why we're moving that face off. And puck's down, we're back underway. Cornett slipping down the side there, not able to get to that puck, and Ravens no, back the other way. Lynn, forehand shot, or sorry, that's not Lynn, that's Akazuki. She couldn't get that shot on. Ravens get it back to the point. That shot kicked into the corner by Zamek. Wildcats there first, around the wall. Shreves able to get enough around the wall for them to chip it out, but not enough for icing. Miller to Cornett. Can't settle that inside the Ravens zone. Morissette in front of the Ravens bench, battling there, trying to steal that puck. From the right side of center, the Ravens get it in deep. Quickly, though, Wildcats trying to make a play up the wall. Stepping up there from the blue line, the Ravens keep it in. Lynn in looking for it. She can't come up with it. Puck comes to front of that. Sear with a little bit of room on the backhand, shoots and scores! That puck coming out of the corner off the half wall onto the stick of Quinn Sear, and again a forehand backhand, this time up top, up underneath the bar, and that's going to make it a 2-goal lead here for the Ravens. Just a minute and a half through the past the halfway point of the second period. It's going to be Quinn Sear, and we'll find out who gets the assist as well. So it is going to be Quinn Sear unassisted with the second goal here for the Ravens, as we'll get a face-off here in the Wildcat zone. Richmond Ravens second goal, scorer number 16, Quinn Sear. Unassisted. Sear unassisted. All right, Wildcats down by 2 now, looking for some offense. They're going to get that puck in deep, but we're going to get a call right away. And I missed that. Looks like it's going to be a cross-checking call coming to the Wildcats, number 12. So things go from bad to worse here for the Wildcats. Giving up that goal, now going to go to the penalty kill. And this Ravens power play getting another opportunity. 0 for 1 so far. First period power play not able to strike. But they're going to get a second chance here, having just scored with 8:02 to go in the period. Wildcats now on the penalty kill, trying to clear that one out. Now they're going to get a chance to skate away. Concornet, can she catch that puck? She's got Morissette going to the front net. Concornet, short side shot, saved there by Schuler. Rebound was loose for a second, but Schuler able to find it and cover it up, as that puck was just a little too far ahead for the speedy Concornet to get to. And to make a play out to Morrison going to the front of the net, she just put it onto the short side, and Schuler had to make the save and find the rebound. Good shorthanded opportunity there for the Wildcats. They'll need more of that. 1:36 to go on the penalty kill here. Switching, late switch here. Who's taking the face off? And it's going to be the Ravens with the win, and they're going to skate it out. Hernandez plays that one in deep, looking for it in the corner. Kravsky's going to find it, played around the wall. Ravens, though, able to settle it. Sear to Nishi. Nishi plays it to the blue paint. Goes off the side in behind the net. Nishi now back to the blue line. Sear, long shot, blocker side wide. Ravens still with it. Now played out in front. A good Wildcats play there as they were able to take that puck away. Settled, though, by the Ravens. Sear again, long wrister from the point. Hits the bodies in front. Zamek's battling, trying to find it. She will in the blue paint there. And come up with the save as that long shot got tipped down, hit a couple of bodies, and just set right there at the top of the blue paint for Zamek to put the glove on. .53 seconds left here in the power play for the Ravens. It'd be a big kill for the Wildcats to try to generate something from. Sear down the wall, played to the front of the net. Wildcats able to get a stick to it. Sear, though, another long shot, another leg there, and it went wide. Kravsky on her backhand. Can't play that one out. Kept in by the Ravens, down into the corner. Played out in front. Lynn on the backhand. That one knocked down and through the legs of the Ravens player to the point, but not out. Long shot, Sear. That one goes wide. Quinn Sear looking for it on the wall. She won't come up with it. Adelise Sear now back at the point. Plays that one over to Nishi. Back for Quinn. Sorry, Adelise. Getting these Sears mixed up. They keep moving around out there. Kravsky looking for it now. Can't get it out. 1 second to go. Penalty is over. Wildcats back to even strength. Look to get some control here and see if they can get this puck down to the other end. Out of the box and onto the puck now is Consi. She'll play it up the wall. Concornetti tries to chip that one away. She's going to get hit there, and the arm goes up right away, as she was going to be in all alone with speed, but a body contact penalty coming here to the Ravens, and it's going to be number 14 for body checking. And after a strong penalty kill there for the Wildcats, they're going to get an opportunity to go to the power play here as Adelise Sear will head to the box for 2 or less in a Wildcats power play opportunity. They are also 0 for 1 on the power play. So Wildcats on the power play now, looking to set something up. Trying to find that puck in the corner. 5:20 to go here in the period. Be great to get one here and maybe another one before the end of the period. But as we've seen so far this game, the ref not allowing those scrums to go very long, blows that one down. We'll get another whistle here deep in the Ravens zone. Morissette, Concornet, Kravsky, Jones, and Consi out there on the power play for the Wildcats. Ravens play it around. Should be kept in there on the far wall by Jones. She does for a second, plays that one out. Morissette. She's going to try to make a play back for Kravsky. She's checked right away, tripped down. The Ravens back the other way. Breaking through is Sear, Adelise Sear. Over the blue line, in alone. Nice save by Zamek. Puck's loose. The Wildcats just cleared away as Morissette just got that one out. Wildcats will be looking for a penalty on that one as Kravsky got tripped down, and that sprung Sear down the other way. But they get away with it. Out to center now. Wildcats, 55 seconds on the power play. And we got another penalty coming here now. This one's going to go against the Wildcats, it looks like, as we're going to have another body checking call. This time it's going to be against number 22. And that's going to be Michaela Kravsky. And that's going to take them off the power play. We'll play 4-on-4 here for about 54 seconds. And then another power play opportunity for the Ravens. So we'll redo that face-off here. Four on four now for just 45 seconds. Yeah, 45 seconds here on the 4-on-4. So a little bit more open ice. See if the Wildcats can take advantage. Ravens with control though. They'll fire it in right onto Zamek. Miller plays that one up. Kept in by David at the blue line for the Ravens. Now it's Lynn. Lynn plays that one off for Nishi. Nishi played it to the front of the net. Lynn almost found that puck in between some feet and would have had a good chance to put that one in for her second of the game, but the Wildcats out to center. Over the red line, and dumping it in. Here come the Ravens. David gets to center. Checked there by Concornet. She got Morissette in front. Morissette with it wide open in front. Morissette shoots that one wide, blocker side as she couldn't get that one back. She'd like to get a second shot at that. Now back come the Ravens. Sear down the wall. 50 seconds now on the power play here for the Ravens. Wildcats though, Concornet again gets it out. Look at the speed of Sear, Adelise Sear getting back on the back check there. Wildcats try to play it to the point to get a shot. Ravens get a stick to it. Now they'll get it out to center. Played right back by the Wildcats. Concornet trying to dig that one out. Comes back to the point. Morrison can't make a play, and the Ravens with it at center now. Wide around the defender. Shot saves Zamek as she got that one with the underside of the blocker. As a quick offense there. Back the other way for the Ravens. Akazuki, it looked like, in on the opportunity there. See if I can catch that on the replay. Yeah, it was. She just went right around the defender and caught the underside of the blocker for another nice save by Zamek. – 12 seconds left here in the power play. Ravens can't put that one on net. Hits a stick and comes to the near side wall. They'll play it into the corner. 3 seconds to go here in the power play. Out of the box comes Kravsky. She'll try to get right back into the play. Wildcats will get to it first. Ravens intercept. Play it in. Right in front of the net, though, comes Kravsky with it. She's watched there closely. Not able to come up with the puck. Gets to the blue line. Not out. Long wrister off the base of the back of the net. And now the Wildcats just happy to clear that one to the blue line and out. Kravsky can't come up with it. Bit of a mixed line. Now they'll get a chance to change as that'll go for icing. And they are allowed to change with icing calls here, and with exactly 2 minutes left in the period, that faceoff will come back into the zone next to Zamek, and a 2-0 lead here by the Ravens. Quinn Sear with the goal there. That's her third of the tournament. Have the Ravens up to a 2-goal lead. Face-off goes to the front of the net, played to the blue line, kept in there by the captain for the Ravens is Adelise Sear. Wildcats off the glass, kept in for a second there, but now comes out to the neutral zone. Huff plays that one forward. Sear plays it to the neutral zone, sorry. And on the backhand there, Kay will just dump it in. In hard on the forecheck there was Lundy, not able to come up with it for the Ravens. Wildcats will just chip it out to center, and back for it now are the Ravens. Adelise Sear plays that one forward. Wildcats get it out. That's shouldn't be enough. It's going to settle right there, and the Ravens are going to have to go back for it with just about a minute left here in the period. No ice on that one as well. As back for it now will go the Wildcats. Robinson. Concornet can't settle it. Out to center. Now she'll find it though at center. Tried to play that one forward, but Lynn able to find it. And now the Ravens, long shot from just inside the blue line. Kravsky behind the goal. That one knocked off her stick, almost squirted to the front of the net. Now the Ravens playing that board game up and down the wall. Playing it around behind the net. Lynn. She'll come up with it. Takes a look out front. Pestered there by Morissette. Wildcats will try to get it out on this side now. Again, down the wall by the Ravens. Ravens have done a great job of just maintaining offensive zone pressure here. Under 10 to go here in the period. Wildcats are just going to try to get this one out. Not going to have time to create anything now with 1 second left on the clock, and there goes the buzzers. That'll end the second period here from Castlegar. A 2-0 lead now for the Ravens. They got one in the first by Zinnia Lynn and one in the second by Quinn Sear, and that's where we stand. 2-0 Ravens leading the Wildcats here after 40 minutes. You're watching U15 Female Championship Hockey here from Castlegar on the Around the Rink Network. We'll be back for the call of the third period in about, well, you can see it on the screen, a little more than 14 minutes. welcome you back inside the Castlegar and District Community Complex. Getting ready for third period action here on the Around the Rink Network. West Kootenay Wildcats trailing Richmond Ravens 2-0. Goals in the first and second period for the Ravens. First period goal by Xenia Lynn got things started for the Ravens late in that first period, and then in the second period it was Quinn Sear, one of the Sear sisters, getting the Ravens out to that 2-goal lead. Now, just while we have a few moments here, watching out-of-town scoreboard, let's call it, women's D1 NCAA semifinals went today. Ohio State, number 1 ranked Ohio State women's team beat Clarkson 4-1 in the first game, and then in the second game it was Wisconsin beating Colgate 3-1. So your final game tomorrow in the women's NCAA Division I final will be the number 1 Ohio State against number 2 Wisconsin, and I believe that game goes at about 1 o'clock our time. Might have to do some more hunting around to see how you can catch it, but you're not going to need to, because you're going to be catching us all day tomorrow, as we'll be live here from the complex all day long with U15 action here with the Wildcats and every other U15 that's here. All 9 teams will get a chance to play here, and we'll get them all tomorrow. We're all set for action here. Wildcats need two to get back into this one. I'm going to start at center. While I'm doing that, I'm going to take a look at the standings here. But before we do that, in come the Ravens quickly here. The start the period shot and a goal quickly here by the Ravens. Hannah Nishi, it looks like, just broke right in off the face-off there. A broken play. As that either hit a player or the official there in front of the bench. Nishi jumped on the puck, comes in and just squeezed that one past the outstretched leg and toe of Zamek and found the corner to make it a 3-goal lead here for the Ravens just 15 seconds into the period. Wildcats now need 3, and here they come down over the blue line, just out of the reach there of Hutt. Following up is Huff. She'll play that one to the side of the net. Wildcats now back to the point. Miller, she'll take a look, can't get a lane, she'll play it down the wall. Hutt tried to play that one back to Miller, and the Ravens intercept and come out to center. Akazuki tried to split 3 Wildcats there, and they're going to come away with it. Up quickly there for Huff. Huff off the shin guards, comes to the front of the net, and the Ravens will play it. They'll get to the blue line, out to center now. Still on that wet ice. That puck just stuck to it. Puck now in deep, around the wall. Cautiously there as the Ravens get to it. That long shot, gloved there by Zamek. She'll hold on to that one on that long shot. Kind of a bit of a bounce before it got to her. Just taking a look there, they were taking slightly longer breaks here, and I'm not sure if it's even still long enough, with still some pretty good wet spots here on the ice, especially at center ice there. One strip right down the middle is pretty wet still. Ravens with it now in the corner. Trying to play it out in front. Wildcats looking for it in the feet. They're going to find it on the backhand and get that one out to center. Now they're going to chase after it. Eamon in on the forecheck first. Help there by Consi with the Ravens. Pass it just past them too. And they'll come back the other way. In over the blue line in a shot, but offside. The shot there coming from Lundy, but on the right side, just offside as she lifted up her foot, put her offside as she was skating in. So 17:52 to go here in the third period. The Wildcats need 3 now after that quick start here for the Ravens. Put them out to that 3-goal lead. Ravens back for it now. Burns. She'll play it through center. Wildcats get it back to center. Concornet trying to skate around the Ravens player there. Loses it. Wildcats play it forward. Morissette looking for it. She can't come up with it. Kravsky will, though. Knocked off her stick in the high slot. Quickly, the Ravens trying to go the other way. Nishi, the latest goal scorer for the Ravens, gets to the red line. Just plays that one in on the backhand. Wildcats will go back for it. In their own end now. 4 bodies in the corner. 2 of them go down. Everybody gets back up. Puck comes loose in behind the net. Kravsky has it now for the Wildcats. Concornet can't come up with that one. Got to be careful in front. Not sure if that got stuck on another wet spot there in the front of the crease. But tough to handle there in front of the net for the Wildcats. Now on to it. Lenahan, sorry. Puck's in behind the net. Players trying to hold it there. It's moving slowly along the dasher. Now it'll come out the far side, back to the point for Sear. Sear didn't open up a lane, so just puts it back into the corner. Behind the net, Lenahan loses it there for Kravsky. She'll play it up the wall. Jones tries to push it forward. Ravens just shoot it right back in. Quick shot and a great glove save there quickly by Zamek. As the Ravens there on that broken down play, the shot went around the wall in behind the net, and then when it came, it just kind of popped out to the side of the net here. And when it did, right there, Zamek had to be very careful and was quick with the glove to hold that one, or we would have been a 4-goal lead here for the Ravens. Quickly now, Wildcats trying to chase this one down. Not sure they're going to get there in time, and no, about 3 feet too short as that one goes for icing. It'll come back into the Wildcat zone with 16:13 to go now on the clock. Ravens win that draw again. Shot from the corner, saved by Zamek. She gets the paddle down and holds on to the puck. Ravens have been very strong on the draws here all evening long. It's led to a lot of offensive zone puck possession for them. They'll try to win another one here. Puck comes to the front of the net and then cleared away to the point. And just kept in there, says the official. Now it'll come out, though, and the Ravens will have to come back for it. Ridgewell bobbles that one now. She'll find it, play it through center. She missed Kay. Now Kay will have to chase the Wildcats down in their own zone. Shreves plays it up the wall. Squirts past the defender there. Lynn, though, comes back and helps out. Lynn still with it now through center. Loses it there to a couple of Wildcats. Quickly there, stepping up was Sanga. Made a nice defensive play there to slow down the Wildcats players. Reimer was going to be in with speed. Now Sanga out of her own zone, gets the red line. Smart play and just puts it into the corner. 3-goal lead, send the Wildcats back for it. Ravens have done a great job of dumping and going and getting that puck back. This time, though, it's going to get tied up, and another quick whistle there with 15:05 to go here in the third period. Wildcats need the next one. Face-off is going to be Drake against Lynn. Drake gets that one. She'll shovel it back into the corner. Back forward is Morrison, up the wall. Ravens keep it in. Turning now. Long wrister, another save there by Zamek, and again able to find the rebound as a nice shot there from the point from Broderick. But Zamek able to find it, cover up the rebound. Might have just been out of the play, but one of the officials took a bit of a stumble there, but it looks to be okay. This time Wildcats win that to the wall, and they're going to come up with it. Miller Reverses that, leaves it for Cornett. She's going to leave it there as well, and coming out of the corner was going to be Morrison up the wall. Kicking at that puck, so Wildcats trying to get possession. Miller into the corner now, and around the wall. Over for Jones. Jones kept in again nicely by the Ravens at the blue line. Wildcats still can't get it out of their zone as the Ravens line up one behind another there, just taking turns keeping that puck in. We'll get a tie up along the boards and a face off deep in the zone here. Ravens are going to make full sail changes. It's going to be more set for the Wildcats. Draw one quickly there by the Ravens. Shot on goal and a nice save, Zamek, as Kay took no time to put that puck on net. Right off the draw again. Wildcats get it to the blue line, not out. Now they should get it out as they'll skate it across the blue line to Shreves. She'll head across the red line and into the zone. Now Shreves deep into the Ravens zone. Loses it behind the net. Ravens try to come out the other side. They're going to fire that one to the near side. Kay's going to try to skate onto it, and 222s are going to chase it down. Kravsky plays it to the far wall. Jones plays it forward. Sear steps up. She throws her check down as Cornett goes down, but right in front of the official, and he's going to make that call as number 14 for the Ravens is going to head to the box for 2 minutes for cross-checking. And now here's a chance for the Wildcats on the power play. Still 0 for 2 on the power play for the evening. An opportunity now to get one back. They need 3 to tie this one. Got to start with 1. Now's a good time. Wildcats on the power play, but now all the way back in their own zone. That one off a foot, almost jumped right to the middle of the ice. The Wildcats now with a chance to skate it out. Kravsky leaves it there for Jones. She'll play it again forward for Kravsky. Some room on the right wing. Kravsky into the corner, tried to drop pass back to Jones at the point, but not enough on it. Stepping in to steal it was Lynn. She'll put it down the ice, and the Wildcats will go back. 1:20 left in the power play. Morissette cautiously out of her zone. Plays it through to center. Ravens able to get a stick to it now, and here comes Sear. That's right, one is in the box, one's on the ice. That's Quinn Sear playing that puck in. Tied up along the wall. Ravens will be happy with that. A couple of Wildcats come in to help out. Both skate over it though, now turning with it. Looking for a shot there was Jeske. Good stick check by the Wildcats, shut that one down, and now they'll try to set up this power play with 46 seconds to go in it, try to get it up ice. Play that one forward, and the Ravens put it right back in on goal. Kravsky will have to start from her own end again. 35 seconds to go in the power play here for the Wildcats. Kravsky loses it at center. In with it is Hernandez. Hernandez checked there by 2 Wildcats. Puck slides to the front of the net, and Zamek has to cover it up. 25 seconds to go on the power play, and the faceoff's going to be still in the Wildcat zone as they're having trouble getting over the center ice line to try to get in and set up. Is a great job here by the Ravens, clogging things up and forechecking, making things difficult for the Wildcats. Off the draw, Wildcats try to jump through with that one. Again, stick check by the Ravens, puck's back into the corner. Back for it's Miller. She'll reverse up the wall for Hutt. Hutt checked right away, gets it to the blue line, and not out, kept in again by the Ravens. 10 seconds left in the power play, and the Wildcats still stuck in their own end. Now they'll play it up. Hutt, far side there now for Reimer. Reimer, that hard pass fell off her stick and went too far. Ravens able to clear it for a moment. Now Reimer with it. She'll leave it there. Huff drops it back. Shot from Miller, blocked up high. Sear onto it now. Penalty's over. Wildcats 0 for 3 on their power play. And here comes Sear. Shot up high, knocked down by Zamek. Rebounds cleared to the corner. The Wildcats will get it out to center. 11 minutes left here, third period. 3-0 for the Ravens. They're back into the offensive zone here. Wildcats run into one another. Turning with it now. Lundy can't get a shot, plays that one back. Ridgewell, her shot, seeing eye, rebound, scores! I believe that was number 22, Danielle Kay, as that puck got dropped back to the point. Long wrister, saved by Zamek, but right on the doorstep as Kay bangs that one in for the 4th goal of the game. And after a power play that just couldn't seem to get things going, the Ravens get back to full strength and are able to get their 4th goal on the board. Sorry, as the Ravens score again here, just I was trying to make the announcement. Didn't quite catch that one. We'll see if I can see it on the replay here. Again, off the wall, shot from the half wall, up high, knocked down by Zamek. Rebound once again, just sitting there at the top of the blue paint. And the Ravens able to finish that one off now, 5-0. And we're going to get a goaltending change here for the Wildcats as Isabel Dowell will come in for Kezia Zamek with a 5-0 lead for the Ravens here with just 10.5 minutes to go in the third. And just got the call from downstairs. The 5th goal was scored by Lundy, assisted by Kay and Jeske. All right, we got the in-arena duties taken care of. We're back to action here as the Ravens continue to push. Up 5-0 now, under 10 minutes to go in the third period. Wildcats just looking to minimize that goal differential here, try to claw back into it, as the standings are really tight here in Pool B, so goal differential will matter. They'll want to slow down the onslaught here from the Ravens here in the third period. Try to get a couple of their own, but in come the Ravens again. Shot, Dowell with the save now as she makes her first big save of the evening. Puck now in behind the net, picked up by the Wildcats. Shreves will skate it out. Shreves gets to center, tries to skate through a couple of the Ravens there. Off the bench is Morissette. She's got a little bit of room. Morissette now takes a look. Her shot, save. Rebound was to the side of the net, but Schuler did well to control that and just played it into the side of the goal. Now back the other way, Ravens trying to get to that puck. They'll shoot that one wide as Lenahan just got there in time. Now quick up looking for Coronet, can't find her, and the Ravens back the other way. In with it, Ridgewell. She'll play it deep and chase after it as the Ravens are throwing everything at it now. Here come the Wildcats to play that one out to center. 8:30 to go here in the third period. The Wildcats now down by 5. In behind the goal. Still heavy forecheck here by the Ravens. 2 players below the goal line. Play it out in front. That one off the stick of the Wildcats now. Off the shin guards, Coronet. She's going to try to race onto that one. Not going to get there in time to get around Senga. As the Ravens get back to shut that one down, and they'll play it back out to center. Changes on both sides. Kravsky out now for the Wildcats. She'll circle in her own zone. The other 22 for the Ravens, Kay, comes out, knocks that puck off of her stick. Puck goes into the corner. Kravsky right up into it now. Wildcats throwing everything at it. Down goes David along the wall there, all on her own. Wildcats not able to capitalize though, and the Ravens able to get it out to center. Everybody's playing with their feet right now. Now the Ravens will get to it. Get that one forward for Kay. Kay down the left wing. Her shot wide of the goal. David now settles that one. Her shot off a glove and goes to the near side wall. Wildcats try to clear that one out. They'll get it to center. Chasing after it, there's Reimer. She can't get to it first, and the Ravens with it at center now. Wildcats in their own zone. Shreves on the backhand, trying to move that one forward. Lynn intercepts. She'll play it forward, and the Ravens try to dump it, but only get as far as the blue line. Shreves tries to turn it around with speed going the other way. Gets to the Ravens' blue line, they turn her back. Here comes Hutt. Hutt now. Down the left wing, drop pass there for Concy. Stolen by the Ravens. Ravens to the blue line, not out. Kept in by Nash. Nash down the wall and back to her. Ravens, nice play, get it out to center. Here comes Lynn. Kicks it up to the stick from the foot. Knocked off her stick. Now she gets it back in the top of the slot. Wildcats able to come back and pick the puck up. Sear off the bench into the play. Gets to that puck, keeps it in, puts it into the corner for Lynn. Lynn turns back against the pressure, out in front. Quick shot there by, that was Quinn Sear. Of course they're out on the ice at the same time now. Here come the Wildcats, playing it back to the point. Long shot, Sear, saved by Dowell, kicks it, loose, puck's loose at the top of the crease, she can't find it. Ravens will, they'll play it back to the point. Here comes a long shot, saved by Dowell, loose puck's played back to her by her defenseman, or her forward Nash. Just plays it back for Dowell to cover up, as Dowell seeing her first action here in the tournament, coming in relief of Zamek here in the third period with just a little over 10 minutes left. 5:58 to go now in that period. Wildcats trying to break the goose egg. Another face-off win here for the Ravens. Shot from the point. That one off a body and off the shoulder of Dowell, goes into the corner. Ravens play it into the corner. Wildcats there first. Two number 5s come together behind the net. And they'll play it out the near side and up the wall. Ravens send them right back into the corner. Is back for it now, Morissette. She'll try to play it up. Tipped away from her again. Kept in at the point. Long shot knocked down by Morissette. As Hernandez tried to put that one on goal. That shot does find its way through. Dowell can't reach it as it took a funny bounce. Now she'll find it as everybody comes piling into the top of the crease. But Dowell able to come up with that puck and hold on to it. 5:20 to go here in the period. Ravens off the draw. Keeping it in at the blue line. Try to play it down the wall. Into the Zamboni corner there quickly. Out to the face-off dot. That shot directed in behind the net. Kravsky turns away from the pressure, and then reverses it on the backhand up the wall. Down hard for it was the Ravens' number 3, Ridgewell, trying to keep that one in. She does, and shoots that one across the ice, and now out the other side come the Wildcats. Looking for it there was Reimer. Couldn't come up with it. Wildcats will dump it in, chase after it. Miller in quick on it. Can't get there fast enough, though, and the Ravens reverse it out the other side. Wildcats long shot from the point, tipped in front, toe save, and another save there, but we get a whistle. We've got a penalty coming here against, it's going to be against the Ravens as I see someone headed towards the bench. And it's going to be a roughing call, he said. And I'm going to stick my head over the boards here and see what number it was. And it was number 10. So that's Nadia Lundy heading to the box for roughing here for the Ravens. Wildcats get a shot on goal there quickly. It's Schuler, who has not been has not been super busy, makes a save and holds on. Now the Wildcats off the draw, though, split the D. That puck's going to come back. They got to be careful. Chasing after it here hard is Nishi. She's not going to get there, but following up is Lynn. Lynn now with the puck, short-handed in the corner. Morissette comes back. She'll try to play that long stretch pass, looking up to the far blue line, but intercepted there by David, and she's going to fire that one in and around the goal. Kravsky there first. Her shot into the feet of Lynn. She'll have to try again. Now she'll get it forward for Jones, off the wall and out. Quickly, though, by Sear, right back down into the Wildcat zone. 1:20 to go here on the power play for the Wildcats. Kind of lost track. I believe this is their 4th power play opportunity. And, of course, 5-0 lead for the Ravens means no goals on the power play as of yet here for the Wildcats, and that's not going to help as they're going to ice that puck and come all the way back into their own end here with a face-off to the left of Dowell. So as we get closer to the end of this one, we'll just let you know we are on air all day tomorrow. Our first game starts at 7 a.m. Oceanside Impact Northeast Predators will get things kicked off for us of 6 games all day long. And you can find all those games here on the Around the Rink Network, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Hopefully everyone's finding it on YouTube. Definitely tried to make that one work, make it easier for everyone with your smart TV. Just find your YouTube app and search up Around the Rink, and you'll be able to watch it there instead of having to watch it on your phone. Almost a turnover there. Now off the bench. Ravens with a couple of scary opportunities there. Now they're offside, but they're going to play it in deep, and now 30 seconds left now in the power play for the Wildcats, and they're still stuck in their own zone. Can't get it out. Now they got it at center. Huff just plays that one in. They're going to try to play dump and chase. In on it's Reimer. Ravens happy to just bury it in the corner with 14 seconds left. And if anything, there it is. I was going to say if anything's going to hold true, it's going to be quick whistles on those tie-ups, and there's one right there as that whistle will go with 10 seconds left on the power play and 2:41 here left in the 3rd period, with the Wildcats still looking to get one on the board. Both these teams came into this game 1-1. Ravens looking to move their record to 2-1. This Group B will play, I believe they all play 4 games. Group A only playing 3 games. In tight, nice save there by Dowell. She kicks that one to the corner as the Ravens looking for more. Played to the side of the net. Wildcats come back, protect that side of the goal. Now they'll find it behind the net. Play that one forward. And just below us here is Eamon trying to make a play up the wall. Can't do it. Ravens will send them back. Under 2 to go now. Eamon misses that pass at center. Ravens, though, mishandle it. And now Sear back in their own end. Sear tried this pass up the middle. That's going to go right between everybody the whole length of the ice. No icing on the call. Penalty's over. Back to even strength, of course, now. Senga at center on the backhand. Gets that one up for Kay. Kay's just going to push that one into the corner with 1:30 to go. Wildcats back for it in their own end. Trying to get that puck on the breakout. A little too far. Back for it now is Ridgewell. She'll lose it there just inside the zone, but the Ravens are there to pick it up and move it forward for Kay. Kay down the wing. Her long shot goes wide of the blocker side. The Wildcats now just play it in around behind the net. Concornet plays that one up, can't get it out. As Morissette tried to chip that one past the Ravens defender, but all night Ravens have done a great job of sealing off the exit out of the zone, forcing the Wildcats' second and third attempts. Under a minute to go now, 3rd period, and we're going to get that quick whistle with 47.9 seconds left on it. So just looking at the standings here in Pool B, of course, top 2 teams make it through to the semis on Sunday. Northeast Predators, 2 wins so far. Oceanside's 1-1. Richmond Ravens look like they're going to go to 2-1. Wildcats will fall to 1-2, and the Williams Lake Timberwolves are 0-2 right now. So definitely everything up for grabs come tomorrow, as we'll have some very important games all day long tomorrow, including the Wildcats game later in the evening. That puck crossed the crease there at the top of the blue paint. Wildcats chip at it, get it out to center. 20 seconds to go here in the period, and the Ravens have it at center. They'll dump it right back in, and back for it now is Robson. Kravsky, Morissette now at center, 10 seconds to go. Wildcats last chance up the ice. They're gonna dump that one in. It's gonna go around behind the net. 3 seconds to go. And the Richmond Ravens are gonna shut out the West Kootenay Wildcats here in tonight's matchup, 5-0 on a dominating game here by the Ravens. They've pretty much had control the whole game. Even here in the third period, you can just look out on the ice and definitely slanted towards the Wildcat zone as they were under siege here by the Ravens, who definitely brought their A game this evening and make a big push here for themselves to move themselves up into that number 2 slot, and right now sit in that carryover position to go into a semifinal game on Sunday. But everything's to play for tomorrow. So we'll take a look at the schedule as the teams shake hands. I'm just trying to see, I'm trying to see if anybody plays twice. The Impact play twice tomorrow. They play the first game and they play the last game against the Wildcats, and that'll be the last Wildcats game of the tournament, as they are 1-2 now. We'll look to even that record at 2-2 and hope that some of the results of the other games work in their favor to try to move up the standings in Pool B. Over in Pool A, it is the Surrey Falcons up 2 wins in their 2 games. Kelowna 1-0-1 with the only tie of the tournament, and that was against Cranbrook, who are 0-1-1. And the Northwest Zone Misfits, as they're called, are 0-2 so far here in the tournament with 1 game to go tomorrow. So that's going to do it for us here from the Castlegar and District Community Complex. I want to thank you all once again for tuning in and watching us here on the Around the Rink Network. My name's Rob Squires. My camera guy is Jackson, my oldest son, running the camera here for us all weekend long, doing a great job. I want to give him a little shout out there. It's not easy work going back and forth with all the icing calls. It's a lot of it's a lot of arm work, but doing a great job. We're having a lot of fun. We're gonna have a long day tomorrow and have a lot of fun with it. Hopefully you'll tune in and join us, as we'll have the call here from the complex starting at 7 a.m. all the way through until the last game should end around 10 o'clock. So yeah, feel free and join us all afternoon. Jump into the chat. Let us know what you're thinking. It's been fun. We're gonna say good night from Castlegar, and we will resume all again early tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.